Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2266 of What Shift You Now. This is a place that I document my journey as I came to the online world from the offline brick and mortar and corporate world and decided I was going to keep track of what I was doing as I was doing it. Oh, there's one for thinking outside the box. I make these great graphics by writing backwards because Android technology is different than iPhone technology, as we are all well aware. And it doesn't flip things around. Now, they might have it now. I'm going to have to check again because I did just get a new phone. Maybe that's one of the things that irritates people that they've fixed, but I don't know if it is or not. So anyway, over the last 5 years, I have learned to write backwards and I use it on my graphics. Sometimes I get it right. Sometimes I don't. Every once in a while, I'll have a letter that is right way instead of backwards to show up properly when I do it on videos. But today I am talking about I create a couple of pieces of content every day, mostly for me and to contribute to the world and hopefully make it a better place, but to share information and things that I've learned over my 64 years here on the planet. And hopefully it's helping other people. I know it's helping other people to not make the mistakes I made in the first place, as well as to have quicker, easier success than the struggles and the trials and tribulations that I went through in many instances. So today, our first piece of content is the Let's Grow Annual Challenge. And we're working on the soaP framework today, which is my writing backwards. And this is also written backwards. It's really funny to look at it and then look at it. But the soaP framework I came up with during the pandemic, I've mentioned that before, as a way to deal with all of the challenges and all the obstacles and all the changes that were flying at my face, just like everybody else's. And I started sharing it as part of my challenges. I was doing challenges probably once a month back then. And then I switched to a 30+ day challenge every other month for 2020 and 2021. And then as well as doing the annual challenge. And then annual challenges have been my focus since 2022. I've done annual challenges. And why? Because I want to show up every day for myself as well as for other people. So they know that if we just do a little thing every day, it's pretty easy to create what we want in our lives. We did the All You annual challenge. Then we did the Goals annual challenge. And this year we're doing the Growth annual challenge, meaning we're doing one thing every day to grow, the Let's Grow annual challenge. And today we're talking about the P in the soaP process, which stands for progress. How do I know I'm moving in the direction I want to go? How do I know I'm going from where I am to where I want to be and I'm achieving my goals and I'm growing and I'm creating what it is that I want in my life? And we talked about how do you measure that? Pick a way to measure that. How are you going to know if you're going in the right direction or not? And this lovely graphic above my head is to illustrate that whatever we want is seldom, if ever, in a straight line from where we are to where we want to go. And I talked about navigation, and even the cool navigation systems we have in cars nowadays don't take us from point A to point B in a straight line. There's a bunch of little steps and a series of steps that we have to go through and little points that we have to pass in order to make sure continually that we're making progress and we're on the right road, we're on the right track, we're following the right directions to make progress to get from where we are to where we want to be. So I think that modern navigation is an incredible tool. I don't know that this younger generation even can read a map or knows what a map is unless they've seen it on their Google Maps and on their phones and their electronic devices nowadays. I think I still have an atlas, so I feel like I'm definitely a dinosaur in some respects. For Supersize Your Business Day, we're talking about artificial intelligence and using it for customer service and strategies we can use to help us to grow and build and supersize our businesses. Supersizing your business is all about growth, so it fits really well with this year's annual challenge, the Let's Grow annual challenge. Maybe not in it actually does. We could do our businesses with respect to physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, communications, and confidence as well, couldn't we? So not doing that. We're just doing our personal lives and us, because that's the one thing that we actually have control over. Not all of the things in our business do we have control over. So I like to do me first, personal development, and then it expands out into all the other areas and aspects of my life, including my businesses. All right, that's all I've got today. I'm getting ready for another trip, if you can imagine that. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. You can always direct message me on this if you're watching me on Facebook. Otherwise, you can Google me and find me. I am not even hiding. I'm in plain sight, and I'm all over the place. I think I've done 8,000 videos in the last several years. So any reason to think that you can't find me or you don't know what I about or what I stand for. I love it when people send me a message, a social media post, and they're like, tell me more about what you do. And I'm like, I want to just fire back. And I usually don't respond, right? I just don't respond because I don't have the energy or the time for it. I am not going to explain after being around for the last 5, 6 years in front of everybody and in front of my, sharing, what it is that I do and how I do it and who I do it for. I mean, if you don't know, watch a couple of my videos and I think it's pretty clear. All right, that's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. I'll be with you tomorrow, of course.